All right, YouTube. It is the legendary day. Today is February 17th, 2024, year of our Lord, allegedly. Oh man, and today I have a very fun interview that I'm going to do that I'm going to break down. And I know this isn't going to have people in here because I don't do live shows necessarily, but I think it's going to be a fun thought exercise talking to a woman who also doesn't want children because for some reason, as Black people, we're always expected to want to have children, and as society in general, for some reason, thinks you are wrong, you are selfish for not wanting children for some unknown reason. And apparently it just makes you a bad person to just not want kids. But we're going to get into it today. And I got a special guest coming through today, Miss Unfertilized Eggs, and she's going to give me a woman's perspective on being child free in the year 2024. So I sent her the link, but in the meantime, while we sit here and wait for her, here, let's find some content. Oh wait, hold on. I got the perfect video. View my channel. Videos. Right here. So before I even get into today's topic, and while I'm also waiting on Miss Unfertilized Eggs to show up, I sent her the link. She should be coming through in a little bit. The Instagram message says seen. So, but while I'm waiting on her, oh, there she is. Oh man, hi. How you doing today?
I can't hear you.
Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Settings. Go.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. How you doing, Miss Unfertilized Eggs?
I am good, good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Excuse me if I'm smiling a little bit too much. You're pretty, and I've dated women older than you, so my comfort level around older women is just it's ridiculous. So
Thank
yeah.
you. That's funny.
Okay, so yeah, I want to talk to you about being an African American woman and not wanting kids because I know that plays into a part of why you get so much flack.
Yes, absolutely. And it's funny because it comes mostly from African American men. I wouldn't say all,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, a lot of times I discover, when I'm dating or when I used to date, I get a lot of backlash saying, "Oh, what do you mean you don't want any children? You're gonna grow up and be old and lonely, and who's gonna take care of you?" Things like that.
But our
Um,
kids would look so cute together.
yes, that too. Like, oh my goodness, this is just the first few conversations we're having, if not the first conversation. That's a red flag right there, saying stuff like that. We'll have such cute kids. Like, sir, I barely even know you.
Don't worry, I've heard it all. I've heard it all, and that's why I reached out to you because I was like, okay, here's an attractive Black female who doesn't want kids, and I'm about to come back to YouTube. So I was like, I'm not about to miss my opportunity in getting her to collaborate with me on a somewhat regular basis. I'm not missing this opportunity
Yes. Yeah, thank you for.
because you're sharper than most people on these YouTube streets. So I was like, I need you on my team. I need you.
Yeah, thank you. I was, shocked and a little bit, I guess, relieved that you reached out because, you being a younger person, when I was in my well, I know how, I'm not sure how old you are, but I'm just saying when I was in my 20s, especially in my teens, what I'm talking about was considered taboo. And it kept me like quiet for several years. So it wasn't until about 5 years ago or so that I decided to speak up about it. And I started my platform Unfertilized Eggs roughly about 3 years ago. Yeah, it's been about 3 years.
Yeah, and then one of the things was is like I've gone viral on YouTube twice successfully, and it's like I like this lady, and this is like, I don't want to bring too much attention to you because I know what comes with me being on YouTube and going viral. And it's just like, you're going to have those people talking about you're contributing to black genocide and all these crazy narratives. And it's just like, no, I don't want to bring you into the fire.
No, but people need to realize that not everybody wants children, and that's okay. Like, we all don't have to do the same things. We're not supposed to. Like, what such a boring world that would be if we all did the same thing. There needs to be some uniqueness in us creating our own paths in life.
I agree. I agree. And I'm just to answer your earlier question, I'm 30, by the way. So,
Oh, what? I would have thought like 23, 24.
yeah, that's what they all say. It's because I shaved my beard and I shaved my mustache and I don't have my hair dreaded right now. So I look a little bit younger.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
but if you see my other pictures, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, this term,
But yeah, here, you want to get into your questions that you had for me? I glanced over them when you sent me the email, but I low key forgot about them because I wanted my answers to be legit and in the moment.
okay. Yeah, I understand. Then I was gonna say real quick, I just turned 40 myself this past September, and I still get people thinking I'm a lot younger. And I say I contribute that to not having children. No stress, nothing like that.
Oh, so you 9 years younger than my ex. All right, cool. So yeah, my comfort level around you is gonna be it's gonna be a little much, just so you know.
Okay.
And I'm a comedian, so you know how that goes. I know women love funny guys, so.
All right. So tell me
But
a bit about yourself. You just mentioned that you're 30 years old. Where are you from? And you have any siblings? Just whatever you want to share with us.
okay, so originally I am from South Carolina, and I was born and raised there for the first 10 years of my life, and then I have two half siblings. Well, technically three now because my dad just popped out another one like 7 years ago. So I have three half sisters, and we moved to Houston when I was 10 years old, and I stayed there for the 15 years. And yeah, that's just the general background on me. Went to the military at 19 years old, did about 5 years, came out. That's probably why I'm so articulate and not like the average quote unquote African American. You know how that goes. And let's see here. Here, let me pull up the email just so I can make sure I didn't miss any points because I don't want to miss anything. And what other questions do you have for me while I'm pulling up this email?
Yeah. So when your family learned that you didn't want children, what was their reaction?
Oh Lord, you don't want to get into my mom's.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, who gonna pass the who are you gonna pass the house on to, son, when you pass away? It's like, about that, mom.
Right. For the whole
But
conversation, right?
yeah, but to be fair, my she's kind of like 50-50 because my dating preferences have led me to date mostly Latina women because of, I don't know if you can tell by the way I talk, I wouldn't really fit in with black culture. So my mom's kind of like iffy. She's like, well, at least he's not having biracial kids. So, I'm sure like my mom's very pro-black, so to speak.
Okay.
So she said if she wants me to have a kid, she would prefer me to have a fully black child. But since I don't want any children at all, I guess this is like a compromising middle ground for the both of us.
Gotcha.
That makes any sense.
And so what about like aunties or uncles, cousins?
Same thing.
Wow.
Well, what's wrong with you? Kids are a blessing. You know how we talk?
Yes. Yeah. Kids are.
I didn't know who I was till I had my kid. Like, what?
Right. Like, my kid means everything to me. Like, okay, why are you taking it personal?
I love it when they do that because I'm just like, you're just telling me you're just jealous of me. Like, you're just telling me that you really didn't think about being a parent.
Exactly. Yes. And so I guess your peers, are you all kind of thinking the same thing, or how do those conversations go?
Well, my two closest friends, they don't have any kids right now. They're probably gonna have kids, and I would say I'm probably the odd man out. But I don't think they're on the same line of thinking as me, where they don't want kids. I just think they've been in the situation of they haven't found somebody that they want to have kids with yet at the moment. But I don't think my friends are in the same boat as just we want to be child free. I don't think that's the norm. I don't think that's like a ridiculous growing trend like the media wants to think it is.
Mhm. Okay. See, I thought that it was kind of like what the media thinks, saying that the child free, they call it like you just said, a trend or a movement. I
Mhm.
really don't like those words because for me, that screams like temporary, or you're trying to convince somebody to follow this path of life when it's just a personal choice, really. Like you can't
Mhm.
call it a trend because trends things it's like it's eventually gonna go away. But but yeah, it's just really interesting to see, like I said before, a lot of younger people speaking up about being child free, which is really refreshing.
Yeah, like most of us just don't want to deal with crying. Like, let's just be honest. Like, nobody want to freaking come home.
Right. Yeah. After dealing with so much stress at work or just what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So totally understand that. Now, how do you respond to the negative feedback, in terms of what your mom said to you or family?
Well, moms, she's just gonna be moms. I can't say nothing to her. I just love my mama to death, though. Like, shout out to moms. I don't know if she watches my YouTube channel, or if she does. I just don't know how regularly. But shout out to you, mom. I love you.
Oh,
But yeah, she can just say whatever. All my colleagues and YouTubers and stuff. I'm about to be on my villain my villain arc, so I'm about to get pretty nasty. But I won't say what I would say to them in front of you because I find you attractive. How about that?
oh, thank you.
I'm not going to repeat what I would say to those individuals because you are a physically attractive and kind woman. How about that?
Thank you. I
I don't believe in saying those things in front of a lady.
Okay. Thank you. So what advice would you give to those people that are considering a child-free lifestyle? That maybe like kind
It,
of on the fence.
if you're considering it, don't let anybody shame you out of it. First of all, like, don't let anybody talk you out of it. Don't let them try to gaslight you into thinking you're a selfish person because having kids is inherently selfish of its own. Because most people that have kids, they just want a little version of them walking around just so they can go, oh, it's cute and it looks like me. That's really the reason why most people are having kids in the year 2024. If we're being completely honest, do you agree?
I definitely agree. And to that point, a child is not a doll or something that you can sit up on a shelf and admire just because of its cuteness. It's a whole human being. Like it's a lifetime commitment, not just up until they're 18 or 21 or whatever. It's just something that, you really have to take into full consideration and understand or just know that it takes a lot of responsibility. And if you don't want to deal with that, that's perfectly fine. Like there's so many other things you can do besides having children.
Yeah, you can go skydiving, you can go to beaches, you can travel the world. Just, I don't know. Hold on, you hear that? Sound of
Yeah,
silence.
right. Exactly. Yeah, and also too, it takes a village to raise a child. If you're in a position to be someone's uncle or someone's aunt, take the pressure off your sister or brother and watch that child, for a weekend or a day or so, whatever, because I'm sure they could appreciate the break and you being child free. If you still have that parenting instinct, or I guess, or nurturing, or you just love being around children, you know, be part of that village to take care of someone else's child temporarily.
Yeah, and of course, and I'm great with kids, and we can talk offline about it because I don't like putting all the personal stuff online. But I mean, if I showed people the stuff I have in my phone and me playing with kids and just me being around kids and babysitting and stuff, they would use that as justification to go, see, this is why you need to be a father, Jerice. And I'm just like, dude, no, just because I like kids for like 2 hours, I'm like, dude, no. I like them for 2 hours and I'm gone.
Right. Take them back home.
Exactly. Oh my god. See, this is so refreshing. I can't believe I found a beautiful woman that doesn't want kids. Ah.
Thank you.
Just so you know, I'm about to just go around the internet and just find like as many of y'all as I can, just because this is
We're
exciting.
yeah. If you like scour some of my comments on some of my videos, you'll see a lot of Black child free women. I know two of them that have their own YouTube channel. Others they just leave comments and are they support the child free choice. But yeah, we're out here.
Thank God. 'Cause where were y'all like 10 years ago when I wanted y'all? Oh my God. Like I
Yeah.
had to find y'all at 30. Jesus.
Well, what's important is that you finally found us. So, your name is kind of unique, like mine. Where did that come from?
Oh, it's simple. It's literally just my first name and then my middle name just cut off and then put together.
Oh, okay,
So Ja is part of my first name. So my first name is Jawan, and then my middle name is Tyrese. So I just cut off the Juan and then just put the Reese in there and just named it Jarice.
okay, got you. That's yeah. My dad's his name. He's passed away. His name was Jerry. So they dropped a Y at the end and added an A. So that's where my name came
I
from.
was wondering, I was like, how do you pronounce your first name?
Jera.
Okay, I didn't want to mess it up because I work in a business where I have to pronounce people's names all day and I know how frustrating that is.
Oh, okay.
So I
Are
was
you
like, I do not want to say her name wrong.
right? So are you a teacher?
No, thank God. I would have took a long walk off a short bridge at this point. No.
Thank
Right now I just work a regular 9 to 5 at a loan company. Nothing special.
Got you. Yeah, I used to substitute teach, and some of them names I had to pronounce when I used to have to call roll. I'm like, Lord have mercy. What were your parents thinking?
Would you believe me if I told you my dad was a teacher?
What?
Yeah, my dad's actually a teacher, or used to be teacher slash coach.
Okay.
So I think that's maybe where I get my like tolerance for kids from.
Yeah. Okay.
But shout out to pops.
Right. Somebody had to do it.
Yeah, but you know me effing kids. Oh my God, this is great. See, I don't get to just have a normal conversation and just laugh and chill with people because so many people are just trying to disprove my view and my talking points. This is nice. I'm
Mhm.
really enjoying this.
Yeah, and just being child free and have this conversation is very few and far between for me that I get to talk to people outside of my YouTube interviews who don't want children because it's a very uh, parent centric society we live in, very
Yeah,
patriarchal.
they've been so brainwashed by the media, and it's just like, oh my God, dude. It's like I just don't want to do it. I just have fun playing video games and coming home from work and working out. Like,
Right. But nobody wants to have a conversation about these parents that have children that shouldn't even be parents in the first place.
thank you. Say it again for the people in the back.
Yes, some parents don't need to be in that position in the first place. I don't know why they
Mhm.
keep it or why they've done it, but for the ones that constantly keep having children that keep neglecting them, yeah, let's have that conversation. I mean, not right now, but y'all need to like hit them up and send them nasty comments instead of us because we know what we can and can't put up with, but yet and still some of these parents have children and just treat them any kind of way, which is so unfortunate.
Yeah, and let me just say, it's not the sheer amount of children that you have; it's just the quality of parenting that you give. Because I dated a girl back when I was like 22, 23. She had 4 kids. Obviously, not the brightest idea I could have ever came up with, but she was a good parent and she was a good person, mostly. But I wouldn't take that against her. She raised her kids properly, and they respected me, and they wasn't on that "you ain't my daddy" and none of that craziness. So, yeah, some of y'all parents just need to work on it, but some of y'all are out here doing the best y'all actually can, and I will give y'all credit where credit is due. I'd give y'all an applause, but we're not on Streamlabs, so I can't use my fancy video effects. But oh
Yeah,
man.
the good parents out there. Um, so as we wrap this up, this conversation up, what is your favorite life quote or a book that you read that you can recommend to somebody?
My favorite life quote would probably from this anime. I know anime is nerdy and it's wrong and blah 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 blah, but there's this villain who says, "Do you believe that you know everything about what is going on right now?" In more or less words, do you have all the facts? Do you know the truth? And then I believe that's a saying that people need to go into every day. You don't know everything. You need to accept the fact that you don't know everything and that you are always open to learning something new. And if you learn something new every day, you're a smarter person. And then once you're a smarter person, you can go out and adjust the circumstances in life and make the world around you a better place.
Wow, I love that. I totally agree with that. Yes, you can't. You have to always be a lifelong learner. There's no such thing as I know it all. it's always something new to learn and grasp. So yeah, that's good.
But I appreciate you, Miss Jarrett, for just stopping through. I just wanted this to be like a little meet and greet because I'm
Yeah.
restoring my YouTube channel and I want you to collaborate with me somewhat regularly.
Okay.
So I just wanted this to be like a little meet and greet where we can kind of test each other's temperature and, just kind of feel each other out. But
Yeah.
you're a nice lady, you're pretty, and I like you. So,
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah.
oh,
Nice.
no problem.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm simping. I'm simping. Chat. When y'all see this on the replay, y'all can flame me as much as y'all want in my Discord. I can't help it. The internet has always told me I hate black women and I hate my mom. And when I see one that I'm attracted to, I start simping, and then it's just like, here we go.
Yeah.
But Miss Jarrett, before I let you go, any final thoughts or any final words that you want to leave with?
Yeah, so for those that are watching right now and for those that are watching the replay, if you're considering the child free decision, um, just weigh it out. There's a lot of research that has to be done in terms of determining if you want to have a child or not. There's a lot of books that I can, recommend, but just essentially type in child free on Amazon and you'll find a lot of books. But one I recommend is Women Without Children. And I can't think of the other one, the other book's name. But anyway, that's for if you are kind of on the fence about having children. And for those that are judging us for not having kids, please stop it. We're not doing anything to hurt you. We're just living our life the best way that we know how. We're making very informed decisions. We've probably taken more time to think about why we don't want children than some parents have thought about why they want children. Okay.
Facts.
So we know what's best for us. But if you still feel the need to judge us, that's fine. It just rolls off my shoulder at this point. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off into the week.
No, you're good. You're good because this is going to be what I want from you when I ask you to come through. So this is good. I want you to just talk openly like this.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
want you to say what's on your heart.
Okay. Yeah, but essentially, the child-free lifestyle is not a trend. It's not a movement. It's how we choose to live our life, and we're making again very informed decisions. And so, with that said, if you support the child-free movement, if you've already made up your mind that you want to be child-free, because my thing is, I don't attempt to convince anyone to be child-free. But if you already know that's the lifestyle for you, you can connect with me or subscribe to the YouTube channel Unfertilized Eggs and be on the lookout for more conversations with myself and Jerice.
Yes, she's going to be coming through on the regular because my YouTube channel, I'm about to start re-uploading. My birthday's in 3 days. So I think I'm going to make that the official start date for my channel revival.
Awesome. Happy early birthday to you.
Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm about to hit the big 3-0. I'm 29, but in 3 days I'll be 30. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Oh man, but yeah, guys, that is Miss Jera. She's about to be coming through pretty regularly because I need a beautiful intellectual black woman on my channel because I can't do these sexy reds and these. I can't. I literally can't. I need some intellect around here. But anything else before I let you go, Miss Jera? I'm gonna promote you in the Discord and all that good jazz. So.
Okay. No, that's it.
All right. Well, you have a good rest of your Saturday, and I'm about to make me some videos on Demon Time, the stuff that I can't say with you around. So
Okay.
you have a good rest of your Saturday, okay?
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye. All right, y'all. That is Miss Jera. She is going to be one of the people that is going to be on my channel somewhat frequently. I'm going to just ask her to come through when I need a woman's perspective, when I need some intellect and some beauty and elegance from a lovely, lovely, mature black woman. Because, yeah, she kind of bad, though. Oh, my God. Jesus, she's so pretty. But, yeah, let me stop simping. But, oh, man, I hate myself. But, yeah, she's going to be one of the guests that I have on my channel quite regularly when I discuss these child-free topics and these dating topics because I know she has a very, very, very different perspective on dating as a woman who doesn't want children, just like myself. And who knows, maybe she's had a couple of stories about just dating in general that maybe she'd like to share and we could talk openly and candidly about. So, I'm going to promote her channel in the Discord, and I'm going to promote her channel on my channel. I'm going to make a post about this video. This was just a light little, just feeling each other out, just taking the temperature, just kind of getting to know each other. So, yeah, I like her. I like her. I'd take it to Ruth Chris. But with that, y'all, it's been your boy Jerice back at it with another episode. Well, I guess this isn't real talk, but you get the idea. But I'm gonna post this in Chaotic's Discord. I'm gonna post it in Anton's Discord. I'm gonna post the post on my channel so y'all can rewatch the interview. And then I'm gonna go make some classic content with the stuff that I say when I'm on Demon Time, because I can't say the stuff that I really want to say when there's a beautiful lady in the room, because I don't believe you should use that kind of language in the presence of a lady. So with that, I've been your host, Jerice, and I'll see y'all in the next episode of Real Talk. Catch you later.